Hello, welcome to Bourbon and House. I'm here at Eleve in Walnut Creek, California. My name is Tristan Blair, and tonight I'm reviewing one of my favorite bourbons in the entire world, the George T. Stagg. This specific one is a 2013. The reason why I say that is because it's an annual release. It's actually technically it's a biannual release, but it comes out in the fall every year with as a part of the antique collection, which Buffalo Trace releases. This is distilled at Buffalo Trace. It's also released with the William LaRue Weller, the Sazerac 18, the Thomas Handy 6-year-old, and the other one, Eagle Rare 17. Cannot believe I just blanked on that. But yeah, so those are the 5 that are released every fall. This is definitely the most well-known, the most sought-after. This is the bourbon that your grandfather told you would put hair on your chest. It's this specific year, the 2013, was 128.2 proof, but it varies each year, and again, that's what makes each year so unique. In previous years, it's gone up to the high 140s, so 146 to 8 proof. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's around there, high 40s, which is insanely high for a bourbon. This is technically low at 128 proof. This is definitely a low George Stagg, but it's good nonetheless. Again, manufactured, it's distilled at Buffalo Trace, manufactured by Sazerac, which makes their Sazerac 18-year expression. They make the Thomas Handy and a 6-year-old expression. This bourbon is between 15 and 16 years. It varies, but I would say, to be safe, around 15 and a half years. George T. Stagg was someone very prominent in the 1800s to the turn of the century, to 1900s. He was up there. He started a distillery with Colonel E.H. Taylor. There's also a bourbon named after him, 2 very prominent names in the bourbon industry. But George Stagg was definitely a pioneer. He built one of the most dominant distilleries back then, again, which isn't distilling anymore, being this out of Buffalo Trace, but this is an homage to him and what he did. So, yeah, let's get into it. I only drink this like 5 or 6 times a year, so it's a rare thing to see me drink this. .1% alcohol by volume, 128.2 proof. This is known as amongst Bill Murray and a lot of the guys that are like the whiskey guys out there. They rate this as one of the top bourbons. This is rated as one of the top bourbons in the entire world. Very hard to find, again, because it's biannually released, kind of like the Van Winkles. Definitely up there, right behind the Van Winkles in terms of scarcity and the allocations that certain stores get in. Some stores only get 2 or 3 bottles of this in. It's very, very hard to come by. If you see anything with a Stagg in a store, buy it. Let's get into the nose. You don't want to stun yourself with barrel cut bourbons. I previously reviewed a Elijah Craig 18. Elijah Craig barrel proof. Definitely not the 18, not yet. You definitely need to be careful when nosing these because it's so strong. I mean, this is an overproof, well over 100 proof. Barrel cut, cask strength, whatever you want to call it. There's nothing added to this. This comes straight out of the barrel into the bottle. They get a few of these splinters out, the impurities from the barrel, but that's it. I mean, this is straight from the barrel. Got a gorgeous color, deep dark brown residual sugar color. Very, very, very nice. Got cinnamon, nice amount of cinnamon. You get redwood tree bark, like that flaky, thin redwood tree, California redwood tree bark, very present. And some cedar, some vanilla, very nutty. Some shelled nuts, you get banana, ripe bananas, some peanut brittle. Excuse me, my page just skipped. Some dark cherries, some citrus, some caramel. The Staggs are known to be what a few call dessert bourbons. They taste, they smell like a bakery. You get cinnamon rolls with frosting, just caramel mousse, a lot of like a French bakery. It literally smells like a French bakery with a ton of cinnamon. You get oranges, some I wouldn't say yellow fruits, but definitely some orange, some tangerine, pomegranate seeds. You definitely get the wood, being a barrel proof. The oak barrel, tons of melted butter. I mean, it's like butter after you put it on some toast, and you can just smell it, hot toast. It smells like that. Cookie dough, spiced apple cider, and creamy buttermilk. Absolutely fantastic nose. Let's give it a taste. When it comes to barrel-proof whiskeys, in my opinion, there is no finer whiskey than a George T. Stagg. Regardless of the year, absolutely fantastic. You get the instant spice, menthol in your entire mouth. It just sucks. You know, at the dentist office, when they suck the liquid out of your mouth with that straw, the air that sucks everything out so they can go into your teeth more and see better? It feels like that. You just get that puckered taste. Absolutely beautiful. Very sweet entry. Mid-palate, you get that ball of cinnamon explosion. It's like that powdered cinnamon in the middle of your mouth, like red hot cinnamon. Savory woodiness, spice on the back palate. Definitely get the spice. Charred oak barrel, you get apples. You get toast. Definitely a toasty toast feeling. Again, that butter toast on the nose, I think coming through. The char from toast, not like a barrel char, but more of like after you put them in the toaster and they pop out, that black char is delicious. Very syrupy, sweet, very thick. It's definitely got a long finish. It's one of the longest finishes in whiskey. You get lingering spice, ground coffee, tons of oak, vanilla. This bourbon finishes like a cigar. In fact, I would highly recommend, if you get a bottle of this, pair this with a nice cigar. Gloria Cubana, like a Churchill, something really... a lot of guys would probably say something mild, but I would say something really robust. I mean, it pairs beautifully. Last Thanksgiving, I did this with my uncle. It was absolutely fantastic. But yeah, this tastes and finishes like a cigar. Just spice, tobacco, dried tobacco leaf. Not a green, but a dried tobacco leaf. Tons of oak. Definitely get the oak. I'm sipping this bourbon pretty quickly for purposes of this being filmed, but this is something you could savor a hearty glass of this over like 20 minutes easily. I mean, there's just so much to it. Cherried spices, autumn spices, Christmas spices. This truly is one of very few bottles I would call Christmas in a bottle. Very special, something to be enjoyed with a lot of friends, good friends and family, but don't pour them too much or else your bottle will be gone very quickly. Vanilla custard, you get a lot of that in the finish. I'm getting that right now. Very good. Anyways, anything Stagg, pick this up. No matter what the year. If you ever see this bourbon, buy it. Cheers.